Brendan Fraser, the famous actor from the movie Bedazzled, used to have a great career but then disappeared from the public eye after many years of speculation in 2018. Fraser finally spoke up about why he left Hollywood. He revealed that he had been a victim of sexual abuse in Hollywood, and the person responsible was Philip Burke, the former president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, HFPA. This terrible incident happened in 2003 during an HFPA event when Burke touched him inappropriately. Fraser said this abuse made him feel reclusive and very unhappy. He felt depressed and blamed himself for what happened. I became depressed. I was blaming myself and I was miserable because I was saying, this is nothing. This guy reached around and he expletive a feel. Fraser shared. The summer wore on and Fraser couldn't remember what he went on to work on next. He vividly remembered rushing out of the room, almost telling a police officer, but ultimately confiding in his wife, Afton Smith. Fraser faced a lot of uncertainty after speaking out about his abuse. He worried that the HFPA, which oversees the Golden Globes, might have blacklisted him. During this time, his marriage fell apart. He lost his mother and he couldn't forget what happened in 2003. Fraser noticed he wasn't invited to the Golden Globes after 2003, which made him think something was wrong, even though the HFPA denied any retaliation and said they only learned about Fraser's story in 2018. Fraser tried to get an apology from Burke through his agents, but it didn't go well and his career started going downhill. More challenges were on the way for Fraser in 2007. His marriage ended in divorce. He had been married to actress Afton Smith, who he met in 1993, dated 4 years and married in 1998. Sadly, after 9 years of marriage and 3 sons, they decided to split. The divorce was complicated with the court ordering Fraser to pay a substantial amount in alimony and child support. When Fraser contested the amount, saying he wasn't making as much money as before, his wife accused him of fraud. Eventually, they reached an agreement and went their separate ways. In 2016, Brendan Fraser faced another devastating loss. When his mother passed away from cancer, it had been a tough few years for the actor. In less than 20 years, he had to cope with his career losing a shine, his divorce, and the death of his mother. Fraser said, I was going through things that shape and change you in ways you're not prepared for until you experience them. Fraser had been through a lot, and there's only so much a person can handle. His career was declining, and he was taking on roles in movies that he wasn't proud of. To make matters worse, his health was getting worse every day. The physical demands of doing his own stunts in the Mummy movies had taken a toll on his body, and he had many injuries that required multiple surgeries over the years.